a 3-game losing streak. We'll talk about it. Is their 14th different starting lineup. He's missed 4 of the last 5 games. Darius Garland injury management with that left great toe injury. Sam Merrill is still out with a right hand sprain, and Lonzo Ball is ill and will not play. But they still have Mitchell and Mobley out there, and Hunter has been off to a tremendous start for the Cavaliers, and his 3 is short. Long rebound with a foot on the line for Mitchell is rebounded by Walker. Siakam.
There's no way he can guard him. There's no way Mitchell can guard him. That's good. I saw somebody said it didn't have the flash, but it's got the substance. That's him.
And Siakam has had 14 20-point games in the 19 games he's played. You see what he had against the Cavaliers 11 nights ago, 26-9. He was 9 of 15 from the field. That was a game that got away from the Pacers in the third quarter. It was a 7-point game at the half, but the Cavaliers outscored Indiana 38-26, led by as many as 22, and got the 11-point win. They've got a rookie in the starting lineup, Tyrese Proctor out of Duke. Mobley put it in.
Yeah, Mobley's what they decided to do, which is what any team would do. Mobley, they believe, is an all-star, particularly maybe an all-NBA player. If Siakam is guarding him, they're going to try to get Siakam in foul trouble guarding Mobley. So let's keep an eye on that.
Matherin turns the corner out to Jay Huff, and he could not handle it.
Probably a little off target, but it was hot. That ball had some heat on it.
Cavaliers, second out of a back-to-back, lost last night at home to Boston, 117-115, and another long rebound. They shoot 44 threes per game. That's the most in the NBA. And now Hunter for 3. They're averaging almost 16 made, and they have an NBA record working right now.
50 at one game, Chris.
Yeah, they shot 65 at Miami.
Yeah, I mean, they're not afraid to shoot.
Nembhard has the ball stripped away, and here comes Cleveland. Tyson is in his 2nd year out of Cal. Played very well against the Pacers and scores, and it's an early 7-2 Cleveland lead.
That's a heck of a shot by Tyson, because the shot blocker Huff was there. You think that thing so high off the glass? I don't think there's any chance Wade can guard Siakam. But you ever get that matchup, got to take advantage of it.
So first 4 points for the Pacers belong to Siakam. Cavs go inside, Mobley up and under. And he's got 4. And it's a 9-4 Cleveland lead. They're 4 of 7.
Yeah, but I don't like the way they've gotten this. There's been some certainty about what they're doing.
Yeah.
That ball fake to get Huff off his feet was a sign to me that they know that Huff is susceptible to fakes. So Pacers have to stay down.
Mitchell goes inside. He scores on Siakam. First points for Mitchell. He had 18 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists last night. In a game at home, they trailed by as many as 21. Peyton Pritchard
went off at 41.
Yeah.
I'm watching this game, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
He had 24 in the second half. Siakam again. Pascal Siakam has 6 of Indiana's first 8. Hunter out to Tyson, and his 3 is off the mark. Long rebound, goes out of bounds. Pacers ball. When you know what I thought was most impressive about Saturday night's win is you look.
Get to the next play, which is the thing that the coaching staff has been trying to get everybody to do. Listen, this has been a whole new process, not only for the players, but for the coaches. So you have to figure out who you have as players and what they will and will not and can and cannot do.
And DeAndre Hunter against his former college teammate, Jay Huff. They both played at Virginia, a member of their national championship team.
He's done that a couple times in practice, you say?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And here's Nembhard on the baseline, and he'll put it up no good. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The Cleveland team 12-9 on the year, and Wade lays it in.
Yeah, that's not getting back, matching up in defensive transition. Can't settle for
win as it has been for some of this homestand, the weather probably affecting things. How do you bring some of that grit right now?
Well, that's what you've got to do amongst the team. And I think Siakam has been the leader, and he's always been a guy with high energy, and I'm sure he's talked to him, and there was some good conversation I could see on the bench to talk about that. Got to bring it because Cleveland played last night, not the Pacers.
Wade has it. Cavaliers have started 7 of 11 from the field. One of the issues for Indiana, 3 turnovers have already led to 7 points. And Mobley hits again, and they're up 9. 17-8, Cavaliers. Walker uses a Huff screen.
Too many dribbles.
Siakam is fouled by Wade. On Indianapolis.
Be careful.
Night for people to sit back and watch us on television.
Yeah, without a doubt. If you go out, please be careful.
Siakam had it blocked.
Tomlin?
That was Naquan Tomlin.
You know, he didn't play basketball in high school.
It's an amazing story. You're right. He played for Penny Hardaway at Memphis.
Yep.
And everything going right now for Cleveland as Tyson hits a 3, and they have a 12-point lead.
They've lost 3 in a row. Because we talk about a team that's supposed that has championship aspirations. They've already got their motivation.
Extra pass, Shepard for 3. Rebound kept alive by Huff.
He does a really good job on that. I looked at the last couple of games. Chris, he's always battling for offensive rebound. He may not get them, but he battles for them, and he got that bucket.
He had 4 of those in the first quarter on Saturday night. Scored Indiana's first 14 points. And good hands there by Walker. Siakam to Huff again for 3.
Yeah. He's liking his first quarter. You see, right away, Coach Atkinson said that's a...
Pacers down 6. Tomlin is in off the bench. Also, Craig Porter Jr. out of Terre Haute, who shoots and scores. Plays college basketball at Wichita State, went to Terre Haute South. In his 3rd season, undrafted back in 2023, and he just bounced the ball, but Indiana got it back. T.J. McConnell is in for the first time. Huff for a 3rd 3, too strong.
Yeah, that's a heat shot. He was deeper than deep on that one. Here's the end that's got to show up here.
Is short, rebounded by Walker. Walker in the starting lineup, making his 12th start of the year. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is also in. He catches and drives, and that's knocked away.
Good hands. He just saved the fast break. That's McConnell. Saved the bucket. Oh, my goodness. He took a shot after just catching it. I mean, Huff takes it and just turned around at the three-point line and let it go.
So he made 4 threes in the first quarter on Saturday. He has 3 more in the first quarter here as Mobley goes over the top and scores. Mobley has 8. Huff has 9 to lead the Pacers. McConnell gets inside, and it's blocked by Porter. Tomlin looks back door. Tyson out to Porter. Extra pass to Mobley, and it's too strong. Long rebound comes all the way out to Hunter, and his 3 is good.
The offensive rebounds there. Rick couldn't take a timeout. You got to find a way to come up with those. Are virtually 50-50 balls. They in the air played pretty good, particularly pitchers, but they didn't get that one. So they're trying to break up these losses that they've had. So
Yeah,
they've come with energy and urgency for that.
Yeah, the 2 previous losses on the road at Toronto, at Atlanta. They trailed by double figures in both those games. Shepard's going to let a 3 fly, and this time short. And it's rebounded, tipped by Wade out to Mitchell. Former Pacer Thomas Bryant is in now for the first time for Chicago. For Cleveland, he's in the paint and draws the foul. It was a part of the Pacers.
They're trying to get themselves righted again. And for the Pacers, this is a great chance to show a team that's at the top of the, if you will, of the standings, that you can't come in here and get a victory.
And that's missed on the dunk. Challenged by Robinson-Earl and Isaiah Jackson, who just checked in. Robinson-Earl steps into a 3 and leaves it short. going to get the basket and a foul.
Yeah, because Robertson Earl was guarded by Wade, and when the shot was missed, Wade took off. And when he took off, wow, that's not messing around. You like the fact that Robertson Earl has been healthy and can rebound and those kinds of things. But you miss a shot and you don't get back, and your best player sitting on the bench looks at us. I'm getting him on the floor because he's got to have him on the floor.
Benedict Mathurin also back in. Isaiah Jackson had a double-double against the Bulls on Saturday night.
Help him out there.
That's a foul. Tomlin with that big body with the foul. 6'8", 220 pounds out of Memphis to Andrew Nembhard. Siakam's first free throw is no good. Now this from Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Your Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance agent help.
Siakam's first free throw is no good. Now this from Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. First quarters on the year have been a struggle for Indiana. They are dead last in scoring, dead last in field goal percentage. Getting off the slow starts has been the norm, and it's another one tonight. Mitchell, step back three.
He step back left is where he goes. Anytime he's trying to get a bucket, he's going to take a dribble and sometimes take 2 steps back to his left to get off that three-point shot.
And they have a 15-point lead. McConnell's first jumper is good. Over the last 6 games, 5 in double figures off the bench for McConnell, shooting 62%. Mitchell again. Long rebound, but it's hit out by Mathurin.
Yeah, he jammed his hand.
Weather cold, snowy, icy outside. Shot clock at 8. Mitchell has it. Got it from Bryant and a foul.
Changed directions, and he did that on the speedy McConnell, and McConnell reacted, but too late.
6 of his last 9 games are 30 or more points for Mitchell, averaging Alexander. So MVP company with the numbers that Donovan Mitchell is throwing up this year.
No, well said. That's well said. That's what he's looking at. But this is a team that started 15-0 last year.
Yes.
That struggled. So they really think that they should be in a much better position than they are. TJ got that to go down. So the teams they think they can beat, like ones that have some injuries, they're going to come at them hard.
Another offensive rebound. Tomlin missed it. Out of bounds. Pacers ball. Won the series 4 games to 1. And a basket by Siakam. Indiana won all 3 games on the road last year. Games 1 and 2 and game 5 to beat Cleveland, who was the #1 seed in the East.
A lot more resistance on that defensive play.
Mathurin for 3. Wade the rebound. Final minute plus of this first quarter that has been dominated by Cleveland. Tomlin. And the rebound tipped.
It actually was tipped out by Siakam. He was trying to control it, and he didn't have the ability to get it under control like he wanted to.
Mitchell.
That's his favorite move on the drive, is to take the ball. Some people take the ball down low. He takes it up high on the gather as he got to the rim.
Started his career in Utah as a first-round pick, 13th. And Isaiah Jackson got it.
He had to be convinced to come out of Louisville. He was playing, I think it was Chris Paul and Dwayne Wade. They had to convince him to come out before he got drafted at Utah. They're going to get the ball out of his hands. They'll double it. Now you don't let it get it back. Nice job by Nembhard. Don't let him get it back.
Porter goes inside, and Thomas Bryant the dunk.
Here's the issue: keeping people in front of him. If you don't, the defense breaks down. 37
points Cleveland has scored. Remember, the Bulls scored just 101. Isaiah Jackson looks. Got it to Nembhard with 6. Nembhard has it blocked, and that is how the first quarter is going to end.
That was Tomlin with those long arms at 18 points in the paint. Oh, you got to foul that. The other thing is, Pacers got out.
On Saturday night, you had 14 and 11 from Jackson. And you had Jay Huff with 14 and 8.
Ain't happen. Listen, you're going to miss Miles. Let's just put it that way. But in his own, so he's what the staff talked about, and Rick particularly, was by committee. Now, you have an athletic athlete when you think about Jackson, but you've got also a long shot blocker that can make threes in Huff. So you get a little bit of both things going.
Tyson from the corner.
Chris, he was apparently getting off the bench last year.
This is a guy that is 7th in the league, to your point, in three-point shooting this year, 46%, averaging nearly 12 a game.
Yeah, I don't think they, I mean, I know they expected something from him, but they didn't expect this much from him.
Matthews finds Siakam for 3, and it's no good. And the Cavaliers rush it back. They've got Mobley, Mitchell, Proctor.
Good defense. Oh, that ball, there's no way that ball should have stayed in there, because I thought, particularly when you think it was Matherman, that was some really solid D.
Yeah, you can tell Cleveland right now playing at a different level, even than we saw last night at home against Boston.
I told you there's more at stake here. This is, they've lost 3 in a row. They think they feel like this is a flawed team, a wounded team that they could beat.
Tyson inside, got the roll and a chance for a three-point throws last night. Boston shot 29. And Tyson with a three-point play. Tyson has 11, Mitchell has 10. The Pacers led by the 9 of Huff and the 8 of Siakam, and it's an 18-point lead as Nembhard draws the foul.
But he's a good defensive player.
Tomlin guarding Siakam. They show the double with Mobley. Out of the double.
Is it 3 seconds?
So Jackson, the offensive foul, drawing that as the guy with the ball, Donovan Mitchell.
They're trying to get a switch.
And now a foul was called against Heat. Again, Indiana knocked them out of the playoffs. I was going to say that's another thing, and I know this is a different Pacers team, but this is still.
Wow, sorry, pardon me.
This is still the Cavaliers, knowing this is the team that knocked us out of the playoffs
tonight. We've seen outlet passes, Chris. They've been darn near to the half-court line.
In the year where all of his games were in double figures, he averaged 15 points and shot 54%. And Quinn, to your point, he only played 47 games last year, averaged about 3 points per game.
I remember talking to him and his dad when he was here. He was trying to figure out how to get in the lineup. And his dad was just talking to him about continuing to work hard and good things. I mean, that's all you can say to anybody. But I got to tell you, I never expected to see him in the starting lineup. I thought he'd get some minutes, but I didn't think he'd get that.
Tyson slips. Matthews guarding Proctor. Whips it inside Mobley and put in by Luke Travers.
A heck of a pass there for Mobley.
Travers out of Australia in his second year on a two-way contract. He and Tomlin both two-way contract players. And Siakam gets inside. He's in double figures with 10. But it's this end of the floor. The Pacers have been so good, as JJ mentioned, the last 5 or 6 games. But it's been a struggle tonight.
You got it back.
Shot clock at 8. Mobley cut off by Siakam.
I'll take Siakam in that matchup.
There's a little rebound.
Yeah, and Tyson comes up with, that's the kind of thing he does. He gives him those effort plays.
And Proctor hits the 3. They made 20 of them last night. 4th time this year, 20 or more. They were 20 of 52.
They've got to be a long way past a quarter with there now.
They're 6 of 13, so you're right. They're on target to shoot with 50. Step through, will not fall for Nembhard.
As you know, is going to be on Siakam, and nobody else has seemingly found.
Denver Nuggets here, second and final meeting of the year between the Pacers and Denver.
Maybe 1 or 2.
20-point Cleveland lead. Mobley blocked by Jackson. Blocked
Got
again.
it again. Oh! Thumbs down. Did you notice that thumbs down? They gave him
That's a low post present. He said Isaiah Jackson is one of the fastest players at his position, and also mentioned how well he sets screens. So really, two different players splitting up the time, and as Chris mentioned, 28 points, 19 rebounds, 6 blocks combined on Saturday.
Siakam is short on his three-point shot. Indiana 3 of 10.
To JJ's point, that's how you do center by committee. You know what the attributes you need, and you find a way to get it from different people. Oh boy, I'm telling you. No, don't let him get that.
Batted out by Travers. So another second, maybe a third chance for Cleveland. Siakam the rebound. Matthews in the corner for three. He got knocked to the floor and will shoot. Couple of threes and 3 of 3 at the line and hits the first free throw.
Let's hope that gets him going tonight.
Yeah, and Indiana will also get the ball. 7th NBA season, started his career in Washington and did not get the role there. Played in Houston the last couple of years in Atlanta. Signed his second 10-day contract today, and he hits 2 of the 3.
Pacers ball.
53-34. Indiana down by 19. A lineup of Huff, Matthews, Robinson Earl, Walker, and Shepard.
Attack him. Attack him. He's had that happen to him one other time. I've seen Jarris get ahead of himself. And when he's gotten those mismatches that basically favor him, come on.
Robinson Earl for both teams. That was the 3rd foul on Robinson Earl. Proctor stop and go.
Yeah, he's good enough. Place the ball because Wade hit it.
Around 9-10 at the half, you'd feel pretty good.
You got to feel pretty good. I think with that, you like to see something happen here. From a connectivity standpoint, because there really is there's no flow to the offense. There really isn't. Now, in this group, here's what you got. I should say, here's what you have.
Pick up the loose ball.
You start your point guard, Shepard.
Yeah.
That's what you have.
Well, the thing that Rick Carlisle talked about
this. You know, because you have to figure out who can do what from a talent standpoint, and then how do you make that part of what a group dynamic success should be like. And I think that's a lot of what the coaching staff is going through. It's what the players are going through. But, Chris, it's better than it was the first game.
No
and
question.
It's better than it was the 5th game and 10th game. And it'll continue to get better. But you'll have some of these, I say bumps in the road as you grow. But you'd like to learn while winning. That's what the interest is here.
You saw the free throw from Walker above the rim, brought to you by Indiana Wesleyan University. And a rebound by Robinson Earl.
Ricketts Harlan pays push.
Robinson Earl, a 3. It's short. Long rebound. Good hustle by Matthews. Keeps the ball alive.
He sure did, because he kept Hunter from getting a clean grasp.
But the Cavaliers have been, oh, here's a deep 3 by Matthews. Hits.
That's what making those free throws did for him. Let him see it go through.
Garrison Matthews has 5 off the Indiana bench. That's a foul. Cav points. That was like the other night when in that critical free throw, Nemhard, you knew it was long, right?
Yeah. For some reason, you know, like you get these certain angles.
Yeah.
You can see that you know how guys also release the ball.
1 of 2 for Hunter. He has 9. He's averaging a career best 17.5 points per game. Shepard down the lane.
Tough shot. That's a tough shot.
I think I would have rather seen him take the perimeter shot.
Into the
points.
You know how guys also release the ball.
1 of 2 for Hunter. He has 9. He's averaging a career best 17.5 points per game. Shepard down the lane.
Tough shot. That's a tough shot.
I think I would have rather seen him take the perimeter shot.
Into the middle. Because he's got size. I agree with him.
Wade short, rebounded by Shepard.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to know this for Shepard at the front end of this is new to him. They've never just put the ball in his hands and tried to see if he can get to make plays. Trying to preserve both McConnell and I think Nembhard too.
Porter, Proctor, Walker the rebound.
And I've got to tell you, the Pacers haven't lost much because the Cavs haven't made any shots either.
No, they haven't. And you've got to take advantage. And guess who's walking back to the scorer's bench? So is Mobley. So Mitchell and Mobley ready to come back. Inside to Huff. And Huff lays it in. Another double-figure game.
Huffer. Call it the Huffer.
Jay Huff. 6 of his last 7.
Covered up.
The shot.
What a great job in covering up because it was a ball fake and his shoulders went up. His arms still able to get to the ball.
And Matthews is fouled. A month working out, hoping to get picked up, and he was picked up by Indiana on a 10-day, and again has signed a second 10-day contract.
Because the thing that he'll be able to do, the one thing that'll keep you in this league is if you can shoot the ball.
Hunter down the lane, out to Mitchell, catch and shoot. It's long, but it's batted out by Tyson.
This is a battle between these two. They both play with body.
Wade misses. Tyson got the rebound. A 15-point first half for Jalen Tyson. He had 14 against the Pacers earlier, and he had 17 last night.
He is just a bundle of energy, Chris. All kind of balls.
Nembhard has come back in. Nowhere to go. Shot clock at 6. Siakam has had a tough night from 3.
Yeah, but he had to shoot it because they were ready to double team him on that side. Mobley was the other man on that side. Siakam couldn't go anywhere.
Wade out to Mitchell. Mitchell working on a 10-point first half. In the post, Mobley. And Mobley scores 4 straight by Cleveland, has pushed the lead back to 16.
Yeah, but this is a different lineup too. You got Mobley back on the floor. It's a different lineup.
Ducking under is Nembhard. He's got 5. Mitchell. High arching, it's good. He's got 12.
That's a teardrop. Because I'm telling you, I thought that was covered there by Huff.
Pacers have given up 60. Matthews again.
Free throw. Made that free throw. Now he sees that there's a rim. There's an opening in that rim.
He's got 10. First double-figure game in a Pacers uniform. Mobley catch and shoot, no good. Walker the rebound. Less than 2 to play in the first half. Pacers have won 2 straight. Cleveland's lost 3 straight. Siakam gets inside and scores. And a timeout taken by Kenny Atkinson. 1:44 to play in Cleveland because the Cavaliers have 11 offensive rebounds.
Well, not only that, and the Pacers have not been able to contain themselves on the fouling side. They fouled quite a bit.
What a shot by Mitchell. It was doubled too. 15 for Donovan Mitchell.
Big pardon. You're right. 100% right. Garrison's trying to get him back.
Huff, that's off. Unfortunately, we had the angle.
You can see that one moved to the right. But Garrison was guarding Mitchell before when he made the first one. You see, this is a tip for tat thing here.
And a foul on the off. 9 first half points for Hunter, make it 10. Has been
a
shot.
natural role, because before that he was, he's out here with Nimhart. Before that he was a point guard, and that's something he's learning. And in this league, going against frontline players learning that's a hard job.
He came in for Matthews. Siakam had it poked away, but Huff retrieves. In his career, got his 997th against the Bulls. Mobley foul 3.
Big difference, my friend.
And Nembhard hits the free throw. Will step aside.
That's how we are changing tires.
Cleveland's in a stretch of 10 of 13 at home, though they're on the road tonight. They recently had a 6-game homestand. They're back home this weekend as Mitchell goes inside and counts it for 2. He's got 17. They've got Portland, San Antonio, and Golden State coming up.
That's why they're trying to get a game on the road. Because Portland is a team that you can't take lightly. Now, they're still not an upper echelon team, but they can give you some. They'll make you play.
Huff wanted to step into a 3. Now gets it out to Nembhard. Oh, he got it.
Got that curved in.
He did. It looked like a drive, a little fade.
Yeah, a little fade.
A power fade. 1 second. Mitchell.
Nope.
Did not get it away in time.
Sides on him, and they put Mitchell on Matherin.
Tough catch.
But yeah, they were waiting for him to come get it.
Lob inside to Jay, and Jay had it blocked, got it back, and goes in and scores.
Good read. Quickly he looked and saw on that side was only Mitchell. The first time it got blocked by Evan Mobley, so he knew where Evan Mobley was.
Mitchell had a 17-point first half.
First love is baseball.
Yeah, bad work for the New York Mets. Quinn, even though it's a different sport, how advantageous for Donovan Mitchell to be around professional sports when he was a kid.
You're absolutely on point. It's the mindset. And their championship play is the same. I don't care what it's about. Good to see that by Matherin. So the way you think, the way you prepare, and the preparation is the biggest part of it. So you've seen guys prepare and have great success in baseball. You start bringing those kinds of things to your own sport.
And Mitchell again, he's got 22.
Well, he's locked in. He is locked in.
He knows he's without Lonzo Ball, Sam Merrill, Darius Garland, Jarrett Allen. We haven't even talked that Larry Nance Jr. is going to be out for 4 weeks. A 3 off the mark by Huff.
Darius Garland is the one that really probably is the biggest one. Because he's the only other guy on the floor that can get shot.
And Huff blocked it, blocked again.
Another one.
And Matherin missed it, but tipped in by Siakam. Jay Huff with 3 blocks. 5 times this year he's had 4, as it's banked in by DeAndre Hunter. 73-61 Cavs. Nembhard, show and go, got it.
And the show was because he had that big body of Mitchell. He hit it and didn't quite know where to go.
Juris Walker the assignment on Mitchell, and he says clear out.
Well, he didn't want. I'll tell you what he didn't want. He didn't want Huff brought up, second defender. The team that does that the best right now is Miami. They don't set the pick and roll. It's one of the challenges that Memphis is running into. He lost it. Memphis is running into because they don't run a lot of screen rolls, and that's what Ja and Jaren Jackson will do. They're teams that are starting to look not to run pick and rolls, to not bring a second defender to the ball.
Hunter, long range 3, and it's knocked out by Indiana. Hunter just banked one in. Gets it right back against the smaller Nembhard, and a foul. But it will not be a shooting foul. The second beat the Bulls on Saturday night. Tyson. Skip pass, corner, Hunter. Rebound by Matherin.
Attacking.
And Siakam lays it in. The Pacers have cut it to 8.
Really good push out by Matherin. The fact that he pushed it out and allowed on the other end to get Siakam where he needed to go so he could make a shot.
Wade, short.
Oh, it's to make it.
Missed a free throw in the first half, but hits here. 67% on the. And he's got 6.
He's a guy that sees free throws go down. You'll have to watch him.
Because he can shoot the 3.
Once he sees it go down, then he becomes a real weapon for them.
Mathurin was scoreless in the first half and draws the foul on Hunter. Officials, Pat Prayer, the crew chief, Suyash Mehta rounds out the group.
Get into him. Got into him. Just couldn't finish it. Had to get into him.
Pacers had cut it to 8. And now here's Wade. Missed it short. I was going to say on cue. On cue.
I know. I'm thinking the same thing when he gets it. I'm like, hey, don't let him make that. He's off.
Siakam works on Wade. And that's blocked. Mobley got his hands on it, the reigning defensive player of the year, and that leads to a basket from Jalen Tyson.
You can see, boy, they're really getting out and running.
Siakam off the glass, tipped in by Huff. 15 for Jay Huff. 5 straight games in double figures. 6 of his last 7. Up and under short by Mitchell. Pacers again can make it a single-digit deficit.
Yeah, be smart, though.
Mathurin steps through and draws the foul on Wade. Talk about the change that we've seen in the league. Teams playing faster. There was a great article.
I think the compliment is that is your team that they're trying to compliment. Because all of a sudden it gives everybody a chance. That's really what happened with the Pacers. You not only gave everybody in the league a thought that everybody should get a chance, but you start giving players out of this 3-game. They didn't want a 4-game losing streak, and they still don't. Now they can get one here if they be a little kind to the Pacers. They can get one, and then they can try to figure out what to do with Game 5.
Again, they're at home for 3 straight coming up. Mathurin pull up, jumper again. It's a 3.
I like the intent though. He has a different energy about him offensively. You can feel it.
All of his points in the second half. Hunter, guarded by Shepard, goes strong to the basket, but a foul.
Hunter is a problem.
Second chance points.
What it is amounted to is they've got 36 Pacers got 36 shots. They've got 53 shots. So you've got more attempts at the basket alone. And, the field goal percentage. Are we bricking for a chicken? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. Ty was looking at me. We got to be bricking for the chicken. If they missed the first one, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you at home, you have to understand that we're bricking for chicken if you missed the first one. And that's for all of the fans. But that's for all of the fans that came to the game.
Right.
So if you want to be bricking for chicken, you got to come to the game.
Siakam goes to work inside and missed it. Got his own rebound. 18 for Pascal, 6 in the quarter. And the Pacers again have cut it to 8. The only lead Indiana's had was at 2-0. We had one tie at 2-2. It's been all Cavaliers since.
I see a better disposition defensively.
And nobody there.
Tyson. I'm telling you, this Tyson is a pain.
And he's matched his season high of 19.
He's got 19 and 9.
And despite not playing a lot last year, Quinn, as Siakam got there again, he's got 20.
He's trying to find a way to drive some additional energy in the team, because I don't think they're playing without energy.
I mean, Tyson had a 31-point game last year as a rookie, even though he didn't play all that much. Ball loose, picked up by Mobley. Tyson nearly threw it away, quarter to catch. Shot clock at 3.
He just looked down at the other end to see what the time was.
Oh, Mathurin could not get the rebound.
That's because Porter hit it first. This Tyson, I'm telling you, this guy's been a pain. Somebody's got to take ownership of it.
The lead is 11. That was a big possession.
It was. It really was.
Mathurin goes inside on Mobley, and Mobley fouls it. Mobley. And Mathurin misses his second free throw of the night. Now a message from Hope Plummer.
You may not think much about unclogging.
Times this year, that's a team rallying in the NBA to win from a 20-point deficit. 86-76. Thomas Bryant is in. Tyson. Hunter has it back, right back to Tyson in the corner. Tomlin has come in. Hard drive into the paint. And he left it short, but a foul. Mathurin whistled for his to win from a 20-point deficit. 86-76. Thomas Bryant is in. Tyson. Hunter has it back, right back to Tyson in the corner. Tomlin has come in. Hard drive into the paint. And he left it short, but a foul. Mathurin whistled.
He showed it to me. It's just funny that you wouldn't say it.
I let the pictures speak, and was that
The backboard. It hadn't hit the backboard, and it got blocked.
Bryant
Traveled.
with a dunk?
Yeah, he traveled a bit.
A couple of field goals now for Thomas Bryant against his former team.
And he doesn't mind talking either.
We remember how animated he was in a Pacers uniform last year. Loved being back in Indiana after playing at IU. Inside, rebound, Jackson got it. Out to Shepard. 3 to shoot. Long three, Walker. And that's going to be a foul on Wade.
That's those arms. So he's got those long arms.
Jackson got it back.
Yeah, and also it's a new reset on the shot clock.
Nembhard for 3. Well, that's a big possession. You turn it over, get it back, and get a 3. 90-81 Cleveland.
This is the big possession he would stop. That makes it a huge possession now. When you said it's big, that's a huge possession, but you got to stop going back on the other end.
It'll even be bigger here if the Pacers can score.
Timeout if they score this.
Walker does.
That's a timeout. Kenny Anderson has big timeout. That's the nature of
Siakam, the 19 of Nembhard, 15 from Huff, and 10 from Garrison Matthews.
I've watched this for now a quarter. I have not seen T.J. McConnell.
Yeah.
And, he's been up with the team, so I don't think it's. I'm not sure.
And Mitchell with a technical foul hits the free throw. So illegal defense, defensive 3 seconds, 28 for Mitchell, and the lead back to 10. Indiana shot 56% in that third quarter. They've shot 50% in all 3 quarters. And we know if you've watched the Pacers all year as Mitchell has another 30-point game, shooting had been the issue.
It's been a great part of the issue because with Chris, again, putting it together, Pacers couldn't score. They couldn't stop anybody from scoring. And they're now doing a better job of both of those.
Fortunate to land in the hands of Siakam. Never hit the rim. Shot clock does not reset. Step back, free throw line, no good by Nembhard. Almost a minute. And again, Mitchell. And a timeout quickly by Rick Carlisle as all of a sudden that 9-point deficit out.
Yeah, he needed to take some of the steam out of the Cavs.
Donovan Mitchell has played big minutes tonight again with their undermanned Cleveland team. That's blocked, but Siakam got it back and will earn a trip to the line. He's got 23, 15 20-point games for Pascal Siakam in the first quarter for Siakam. 104-92. Mitchell guarded by Matthews. Crossover, nice pass into Tyson.
Mitchell is bringing his whole arsenal.
He very nearly had a triple-double last night. He had 18.7 rebounds, 8 assists.
I mean, you watch him get his
assist tonight with his 8 rebounds. And Siakam got there again, could not get it. His own rebound, lays it in.
Big boy rebound bucket. But he needs some help.
I was just thinking that, Quinn.
Yeah, he needs help.
Tyson has been the help tonight for Mitchell. 27 for Jalen Tyson, second year out of Cal.
Yeah, he's taking, in tonight's game, he's taking Garland's place. But Darius Garland is usually the break, if you will, is the other side of what you get with Mitchell. Because he can get a shot. Tyson just keeps putting himself in position to get a shot, and he's making it.
Yeah, he's 10 of 12 from the field. Mitchell stepped through, short.
Thank goodness. He did a Euro and got at the rim and just missed it.
Still a long way to go, over 9 minutes.
Just wait, because you got what you want there.
And Siakam, no foul.
Contact.
He's slow to get up. It's a 5-on-4. That was challenged by Huff, but rebounded by Tomlin.
Fans are really actively discussing whether or not Ben Matherman can guard it. You know, imagine when you play, you say they can't guard you.
And they're right over your shoulder, right? Here's a 3. It's good. Matthews.
Yeah, that's the same one Chris. He made the 2 on the other end from similar spot. It's on the same side of the court. That left side.
Re-signed a 10-day contract. You can do 2 10-day contracts. And he has 13 points off the bench. He's got the assignment of Mitchell. Mitchell, step back 3. Short, Mather in the rebound.
Switch it, get switches. Yeah, this is what I want. I want Wade on. Because Wade is longer, but I just think
Jackson on the outlet had it swiped.
By who?
Tyson.
He made to push the ball up. Made the right pass.
Again, you've talked about how injuries create opportunities.
Yes.
And that's exactly what has happened for Tyson.
It really is. That puts him firmly in that rotation is what he's doing. He's stored away. They're not smiling. They're locked in.
And this guy has been locked in from the minute we started.
Put a bigger Robinson Earl on him. Oh my goodness. Let Wade come in and get it. And what we talked about from the very beginning, offensive rebound in the basket, and that's a 3-point basket.
And Rick Carlisle
On that before the games as well. And this from Rick Carlisle saying that's so deserved. He's the ultimate professional. He's been upbeat when we get in rough spots, doubts. He is very encouraging with the younger guys. It makes such a big difference for us. This is not going to be one of the Pacers' better games, but you're looking to pass.
It's tedious, it's arduous, but you find ways to be successful in the effort you put in it every day. There'll be some days that are better than others.
Tonight, he's taken 21 shots. He's made 11. That is excellent productivity. It's the 9th time he's taken 20 or more shots. He only did it 11 times last night.
Right, but he's had to.
Yeah.
This guy's locked in.
37 for Mitchell.
He is totally locked in.
Matthews fouled. And now the Pacers will go to their recent acquisition on a 2.
Subtlety in Sioux Falls, because that's also Miami.
A blocking foul. He was in training camp on an Exhibit 10 contract.
And really developed them. And I know Miami has done that. San Antonio has done that. And so you're getting somebody that's come out of a very structured environment.
With the Boom got a very good win yesterday at the arena at Innovation Mall. I did not. They beat the Wisconsin Herd. I went a week ago.
That's what you're talking about.
When they played Motor City, here's a drive and a basket and a chance for 3 and a chance for 40 for Donovan Mitchell. games already. And make it 3. I say he only had 1 last year.
Yeah.
And he's already got 3.
Yeah, I'm listening to you come with that. Like, we got 3 this year.
Matthews inside to Tony Bradley, who just came in. Bradley has not played in 2 of the last 3 games. As Rick Carlisle has been going with Jay Huff and Isaiah Jackson. And a timeout taken by Kenny Atkinson.
Had Mitchell was trapped.
Hunter tripped by Robinson Earl. And that's
no question. But, you know, in all fairness, Cleveland came to win a game. They didn't just come here to play a game. This guy hadn't made a shot all night. I knew he'd make that. He hadn't hardly made a shot all night from the 3-point line. Is that his first?
That's his first. Yeah. Proctor guarding Walker, and Proctor got him.
That's been as much of the killer as we talked about it. Tyson's been he's the missing.
Here at the field house, and then April 5th for the end of the regular season in Cleveland. Mitchell got it to Wade, and that's an offensive foul.
Goes off the floor.
Here's a drive. Thompson ran out of room. Walker for 3. Short, long rebound. Robinson Earl slipped out of his hands. Proctor the other way. And he's fouled by Matthews.
Matthews fouled him. Easy, as you're struggling as a team, that let an easy basket just go. And that's not what he did.
18th game for Proctor, the rookie out of Duke. Did not score against the Pacers in the first meeting, but has come off the bench to score 7, including a pair of 3s. 18-point Cavaliers lead.
Good find. Because he was trapped and still found a way to get the ball to the right person.
3 is short. Walker's been in sort of that stretch where he'll shoot it well for about 2 or 3 games, then he won't for a couple.
He's streaky. But you wouldn't, because Bobby was, well, he was 6'6", but he was the best athlete on the floor. He used to jump center, even though Kent was the center. Bobby, he was in conversation. Lucas said this. I was playing against pros since I was in high school. So by the time I got in the league, I knew what the tempo would be like. I knew what the physical aspect was going to be like. And it made a difference. Just because you experience it, you know what to expect.
And Sherris got the roll. 127-110. The Pacers made a push. They had cut it to 7. Robinson Earl fouled by Tyson. Carlisle in front of us, clapping, liking what he had.
Chance, Chris. Kenny Atkinson. Because Mitchell's on the floor. You got 4.5 minutes to go, and Mitchell's on the floor. And there's not a starter for the Pacers on the floor. I mean, Mitchell, Hunter, basically they got their starters on the floor.
And there's Mobley. The Pacers did a nice job nearly forcing the turnover, but it ricochets to Mobley.
No, you're missing my point.
Yeah.
You get to that.
No,
they got their starters on the floor. They are not taking this lightly at all.
No, and you're right, because they had lost 3 straight. As I mentioned, they started 7-3, 5-6 their last 11. If they want to go where they want to go, they gotta get wins.
Yeah, they gotta get wins, and they gotta find ways to get wins when things aren't going well. And he's put them out there to make sure this game doesn't get away from them.
43 for Donovan Mitchell as Tony Bradley lays it in. And a timeout taken by Kenny Atkinson.
To be prepared to do is absorb that and find a way to make the best of it. And I think that's what you see in the Pacers do. And tonight, because you're playing one of the top teams in the league, it's a lot more of a struggle. But I still contend that what we've seen over the years
were not here last year. 3 of them weren't here when the season started. Peter's a rookie. He comes off the screen and misses, and Tony Bradley was signed late last year. And now Kenny Atkins is going to take one more timeout. And the Denver Nuggets here, their only visit. Two teams have already played this year in Denver. And a nice basket for the Indiana native, Craig Porter Jr. 133-114.
Tyson is taking Craig Porter Jr.'s place because Craig Porter Jr. is getting more minutes.
Peter fouled out front.
I don't know what Proctor is doing.
This game yesterday against the Wisconsin Herd, as the boom picked up there, was their former NBA player.
Oh, yeah.
Victor Oladipo, former NBA player. That's blocked. And Johnny Davis, who was a very high...
Mightily in Washington. But, you know, what you got to applaud, this is a dream for these guys. So to be able to still, you know, even if it's quote-unquote G League, you're still in the NBA. You're part of the NBA family.
Yeah, Stephen Ashworth out of Creighton had a big day yesterday, hit a number of threes. Again, as the Noblesville Boom, after beating Motor City, beat the Wisconsin Herd, and that goes out of bounds with 2:18 to play.
Oh, is this your board?
This is my board.
One day we'll share with the rest of the world this board, and you say a little bit of research. To get what you got, there's more than a little bit of research. Oh, that was the Bradley Bryant fight.
They were teammates last year, split time behind Miles Turner.
Yeah, but it's also because Bradley was good enough that Pacers let Bryant go.
Travers got it at the feet of Tomlin. Final minute and a half plus.
Now get the offensive rebound. Get the rebound. I didn't want them to get the offensive rebound because they just missed the shot after taking some time.
And here,
bang! Ooh!
He was trying for his first ever NBA points.
And you can see why that shot came off his hand. It was just right at the rim, right down the center.
Bryant for three. That chase down, that's what they've done all night.
All night. They've been quicker to the long rebound.
They have 19 offensive rebounds. And that's one of those, coach and the staff's going to look at that. That's not getting it. It was being decided.
Right.
It was Cleveland doing what they needed to do. Here's Thompson, banks it in, first NBA points. And the bench up to cheer him on.
They're going to cheer him on some more. He did that easily.
Chris Livingston is in. There's number 8. Played in Milwaukee, now on a 2-way contract. Proctor fouled. And again, he was on Miami in Sioux Falls. He was just on a regular contract, so the Pacers can go get him.
One of the things, I mean, there was not going to be a place for him in Miami. Not the way they're playing.
Bradley was intended for Matthews and the 29th, but Cleveland comes in tonight, 130 plus.
Locked in.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you that they were locked in. And the Pacers having beat Chicago, even though it was a last-second shot. You see a team start, finding themselves. And
26 of 40 from the field.